Hey there, welcome to Success Soundbites. I'm Sid Meadows and I'm the founder and principal of Embark CCT. We're a coaching, consulting, and training company working with small to mid-sized businesses and individuals and helping them craft their journey to success. We're really glad you're here today for this week's Success Soundbite. And this week's tip is a follow through from last week. So last week we talked about outer blocks and those things that are around you that are blocking or inhibiting you from attaining the success that you want and need. Well, this week, you guessed it, we're going to talk about inner blocks and the things that are inside you that are really super destructive to attaining the success that you want. And if we look at inner blocks, we can really categorize these into 4 categories. The first one is limiting beliefs. Those are things that you believe that maybe you were taught to believe as a child. The next one be assumptions. And these are things or assumptions that you make about people or about your workplace or things around you. The next one is an interpretation. And the last one, and probably the biggest of the inner blocks, is the gremlin. And the gremlin is the little guy that sits up here on your shoulder and says, you're not good enough and you can't do this and you don't know how to do this. And honestly, inner blocks are super destructive to attaining success. And so you got to start looking at understanding what are your inner blocks. And you got to do that by identifying. So write down those 4 categories. Again, those categories are limiting belief, assumptions, interpretations, and gremlins. And so I want you to think about these as your inner critic. And then I want you to sit down and I want you to write out 3 of them in each category. Write down 3 of them. And then I want you to look through those 12 that you've written down, and I want you to pick the top 3 or 4 that you feel are the most impactful to you and the ones that are preventing you the most from being successful. And then I want you to write out beside them an alternative idea. What's a new way to think about them? What's something that you could change what you believe or change how you're viewing something that would be positive and that would have a more positive impact on you or the people around you or the people that you work with? And then I want you to set a goal, set a goal to how you're going to integrate these into your life, how you're going to live this. So identify the top 4 inner blocks that are impactful to you. Create a new idea or a new way of thinking about them to change where you are today, and then start integrating those into your life. So we really appreciate you being here. We hope you find our Success Soundbites beneficial to you. We appreciate you engaging with us. So be sure to continue to join the conversation. Comment down below. Let us hear from you. Let us know what you're doing to combat your inner critics and to become better and more successful in your daily lives. Be sure to connect with us on LinkedIn, to follow our page on Facebook. Reach out to us and let us know what we can do to help you craft your journey towards success. Take care, and we'll see you next week.